I am Chance Powell and I'm the founder of Senior Solutions. We started in May of 2018. Senior Solutions is a senior living consulting and care navigation company in East Idaho. For many people, there's many decisions and transitions that have to be made, so we try to be a guide through that maze. We specialize in getting care inside and outside the home. We have 4 core areas in our business that we specialize in. We specialize in home care coordination, so we help people build a plan to get the right care, strategy, and solutions to come into the home. We have a special emphasis on helping families find the right caregiver for their family, whether that's a live-in caregiver, a direct caregiver, or an agency caregiver. We want to help you find the best fit for your family and make sure that you feel perfectly comfortable with your caregiver. We also specialize in facility care. There's a lot that goes into picking a facility. They all have similar elements to them, but each one has unique differences and things that they do well at. First of all, we want to help build a plan on, what is the health situation of your loved one? What is their financial situation? What are their goals and priorities? And what are the preferences that they'd like in a place? We like to also share data and information with people. So specifically, we're going to review pricing with families. We also review audits with the state of Idaho, how facilities do with quality care standards, as well as customer service scores and surveys. We also want to help families understand the eligibility and availability of facilities, because sometimes people's care needs and situation may or may not be a good fit for a facility, and also timing has to be right. Just like not every senior is the same, not every facility is the same as well. We help you vet and narrow down the right facilities for your search. We will line up tours, and then we'll attend those tours to make sure we ask all the right questions, to make sure that all the things that are important to you are addressed in the facility tour, and to also help you process all the information you'll receive on the tour and help you understand what it all means for you and your family. Because we've run facilities before, we know what to look for to help your family. As we identify the right facility, we want to work with the facility and family to make sure all the logistics and paperwork and support is set up. One thing that we do that many families enjoy, we have a moving van and a moving trailer. We are happy to grab your furniture and belongings and take them out of your house and bring them to your new home. Also, if you're in need of any furniture or equipment, we're happy to track that down as well. And we do have a wheelchair van as a service to help clients as they tour and move. We are happy to make sure they ride in comfort and get where they need to go. So we talked about home care and facility care, which is our core focus, but we also specialize in resources. Think of us as an information hub where me and my team, we're constantly trying to meet providers and connections and learn information so that when you call, we can provide a resource support or a connection, so you don't have to look all over the earth. We also like to do events with our company. We do Zoom Bingo on Monday. We do caregiver support groups. We have done educational classes, social engagement classes, and we have some neat projects coming up in the future where we'll continue to enhance the education, social, and connection opportunities for seniors and their families. With our company, we want to assure people that we are a locally owned company. We've been in business for over 8 years. It is a free service. And when we say free, people are like, oh, what's the catch? Well, the catch is instead of billing clients, we bill senior living providers. And that way, if you want to come and get advice from us, you don't have to look at your watch and see how much it's costing you. We just want to make sure that money is not a barrier for you to get the information that you need to make the best decision. I've been in senior living since May of 2015. Although I don't know everything, I've run across many scenarios, many situations. There's a lot of knowledge and help that I'd love to give to families just through my experience in senior living. We are the oldest and longest standing care advising company in East Idaho. We were one of the first to come into the area, and we plan on being here for many years to come. One of the benefits as well is we try to be neutral as you develop your senior living plan. And our job, the thing we love is we don't represent one company. We don't work for them, we work for the family. And so our main job is just to make sure that we educate and advise in such a way so that you can understand the differences of the options so that you can say, hey, that's going to be a good option for my family. You know, sometimes people ask, how do you get on the path that you are? My father did have a stroke when I was 12 years old. And I would say that was an integral part of my journey. You know, my dad was a very successful banker, a religious leader. He was a larger-than-life personality. And when he had a stroke, he lost a lot of abilities. His personality changed, his abilities changed. And, you know, he fought really hard, but it wasn't the same. And there was obviously some struggles and challenges that our families went through. And I think going through that at such a young age, I feel like it gives me a passion and desire to just take people by the hand in a very stormy part of their lives and just be a steadying influence. I know that I can't take away all your challenges, but if there's anything I can do to lighten the load or provide some peace and solace or hope, that's my goal. And so since I've gone through it professionally and personally, I just am very passionate about helping people that have disabilities in their families. We are locally owned, and I've lived here all but a couple years of my life. And so we're very vested in this area. I'm not some corporately owned company. It's me and my awesome team. We feel like we have a good understanding of what's important to East Idahoans, and we want to keep building a company that the community can be proud of and that can be the most helpful and impactful to the community. I've been married to my beautiful, awesome wife, Carly, for 13 years. We have 3 children. We love that. Our kids bring us so much joy, and I have an awesome family, and that's ultimately what's most important to me. I also, from a passion and hobby standpoint, I love sports. I love the Utah Jazz and the BYU Cougars, and I will often watch games and attend games. I also love the outdoors, love camping and four-wheeling and hunting and just exploring, going out in nature and exploring a place that doesn't have a trail. And that's kind of how I am in life as well. I like to explore things in life and learn things and just try to learn something new and try to do things in a different, better way. One of my favorite parts of my job, and there's many things that I enjoy, is when I have a client or a family come into my office. Many of them are very stressed and overwhelmed and sad. And that's always my goal, is when I'm meeting with a client is, you know, what are they struggling with? And is there anything we can do as a team to help lighten their load? And it gives me a lot of satisfaction when I've lightened the load of somebody, when I've gave them a resource or support or something that provided relief. And then I really enjoy interacting with senior citizens. They have a wealth of knowledge and experience, and I recognize as the challenges they face, it's not who they are. They have been capable, independent, high-functioning individuals in the community, and I just want to give them some of their life back. Give them tools and supports that can make a dark situation maybe just a little bit less dark. My first job working with people with disabilities, I was a caregiver for a gentleman that had Huntington's disease, and that gave me an appreciation on the direct care needs of people. My schooling, I received a bachelor's degree in healthcare administration from BYU, Idaho. Immediately after, I was the admissions director at Teton Post-Acute Care and Rehabilitation in Idaho Falls. And my job was to facilitate people coming from the hospital coming to receive rehab at Teton and helping with paperwork and coordination and getting them settled in. And then after a year of that, I took a promotion to be the assistant administrator at Madison Carriage Cove and Rehabilitation in Rexburg. And I was the assistant administrator. I did admissions and billing and HR and lots of other business office functions. And then after about a year, and I was promoted to become the manager and administrator. And I did that for a while and ran the facility, learned a lot and had a lot of wonderful people, because I had learned in my experience in senior living that there's so many families, when they have an aging loved one that has an illness or disability, a lot of times it comes on suddenly, and they haven't always had the chance to build a plan or to make adjustments in their life with the new changes that come. And kind of followed my heart and passion and started Senior Solutions in May of 2018. And it's grown over the years, but I'm really excited how each and every year and each and every month we're learning new things, and we're really trying to grow a company where we can be as helpful to people as possible, that we can know as much as we can and we can help as much as we can, and we can just have resources, solutions, and care and support for families. My goal with every client is just, can we lighten the load? Can we make things a little bit easier?